Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video, and today I'm actually doing a follow-up video from talking about the Amazon Fire TV devices and the Echo devices, switching from Android to Vega OS, and I said in my last video about that. I said that I was going to put a video out talking about what streaming device I actually use now instead of Amazon Fire TV Stick or Fire TV Cube. And I actually gave two alternatives, and I'm actually going to be going over those in this video. I'm actually going to be telling you guys what one I actually chose to use. So the alternatives were either the Google Chromecast HD with Google TV, or the Google Chromecast with Google TV 4K, and then the other one was the actual ON Google TV 4K streaming box, new 2023 4K UHD, and that's actually made by Walmart. They actually make that. It's made by ON. That's actually their brand. The reason that I went with the 4K Chromecast or Google TV, it's not because the ON box is bad or anything. I'm not going to ditch the ON box or anything. The ON box was actually pretty decent. I would probably have to say that it was just as fast, if not a little faster, than the Google Chromecast 4K with Google TV. So it's basically the same thing, in my opinion. It's basically the same thing, except, this is Walmart's brand of, the Google Chromecast or Google TV, because it's still, running Google TV. So it's, basically the same thing. But the only downside is, and this is a really big one, the only downside is I could not, for the life of me, get a OTG cable, which you see right here, which allows you to add storage, a USB flash drive, so you can increase the storage on the, on things like the Fire TV sticks and all that kind of stuff, and, the Google Chromecast with Google TV. So I tried this, and then I also tried a hub, connected to the OTG cable. I actually tried this one right here, this Anchor one, and I tried a few others also. I tried some, with USB 3.0, and then I also tried some with USB 2.0, so I thought maybe, that would make a difference, if it was, 2.0 or 3.0, and then I tried, 4 or 5 different ones, maybe 6 or 7 of them even, and I actually had to end up sending some of them back because, that just didn't work. So I don't know what the problem is with it. I don't know if if Walmart made it incompatible or they just didn't, make it compatible at all, because like I said, I tried different hubs. I actually tried different brand OTG cables, and it just didn't work. I just don't know what the problem is. I also tried, because the ON, actually, instead of being like the Chromecast or Google TV, the ON actually has its own separate power cable, so you can use, you can plug it into an Anchor power cord or something like that. You can't really do that with the Google Chromecast or Google TV, because it has a built-in USB thing onto it, so you can't really take it off. So it's actually wired to the outlet, to the cord. You can't really take it off or anything. But with the ON, you can do that. And I actually thought, well, maybe it's not getting enough power to the power the ON device, the 4K streaming box itself, and the the USB and the OTG cable, and the Ethernet and the USB stick, so I thought, well, I have a couple of Anchor power bricks around, so I tried that, and it just didn't happen. It didn't work. It didn't want to work. I tried some other, power bricks that I had, and it still didn't want to work. The weird thing is, it would actually show that it was getting power. It would show on the, the Ethernet, it would actually be blinking, and it would show that it's actually, sending a connection through, through the Ethernet. So I was getting the, yellow and green light, for the Ethernet, saying that there's internet going through the, the Ethernet cable. I mean, the Ethernet hub. But, it just wasn't working. It just told me, it kept saying no internet connection. So, like I said, if you guys know about this, if you guys have gotten it working, you can leave a comment down below and let people know. That would be really helpful. But, that's a thing that I really can't have. I like to have my stuff connected to Ethernet if I can, because I have 3 TVs in the house. And not only that, I just like to have stuff, connected to Ethernet if I can. So, because it is faster and it's more reliable. So, I hate to say it, I hate to bash the ON, but that's really a big major drawback, that you can't, for one, you can't add storage to it, and then for 2, you can't have Ethernet to it. So that's definitely a no-no for me. So that's why I went with the Google Chromecast with Google TV 4K, and they do still have these on sale, as you can see, for Black Friday. It says limited time deal, but they've had them on sale for like a couple of weeks now. So that's a really good deal still. $19.98, basically $20 for the HD version, and $37, basically $38, for the 4K version, which is normally like $50 or $60. So that's definitely, a really good deal. And I also got some remote covers for mine, because the remotes are like slippery. I'm not really a big fan of the remotes, but I just deal with it. I mean, it's good enough. It gets the job done. Plus, I can use my phone as a remote if I have to, since I have a Google Pixel. But you can do that with any, Android or iPhone, I'm pretty sure anyway. So, but yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there. I mean, it is a shame about the ON box, like I said. But if you guys would get away, if you guys could get away with the minimum storage that it has, it only has like 8 gigabytes of storage, and you throw in the operating system, and you're probably looking at like 5.5, gigabytes for apps and stuff, and that's, and let's be honest, that's just not enough. That's not enough storage, for a lot of apps and stuff. That's just, mediocre in my opinion, Same with the Google Chromecast or Google TV. If I wasn't able to actually add storage to it, I would only probably have like 5 or so and a half gigabytes of, storage left. Probably less than that after I add, all my apps and stuff to it, and Kodi and everything, and, stuff like that, Pluto TV, all the, free, streaming apps and all that kind of stuff, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. So they definitely need to up the storage on these, like Amazon did with the Amazon Fire Stick 4K, the new version. But I'm not getting that, because like I said in my other video, they're going to be doing away with Android on those, and you can add storage to the Google Chromecast, and you can actually make it as you can actually make the USB stick as device storage. So it's gonna that's really good. I really like that. I can do that with a Google TV, with the Chromecast. It's really good, that you can do that, and I can have the Ethernet with them too. So that's a really good thing. But like I said, I'm not bashing the ON box. I'm just letting you guys know what one I chose. There are different options out there. Like I said, if you guys aren't interested in these options, there's an NVIDIA Shield. They're more expensive, obviously. They're like $200. But for me and my mom, and occasionally my sister and my niece server, we don't really need anything that powerful, and these are actually powerful enough. You can side load stuff. It's vanilla Android, it's stock Android. So you can, do basically anything you need or want on this device. That's why I got it. So like I said, yeah, I'm not bashing the ON device. I think it's a great device, but I definitely do think that Walmart definitely needs to, allow adding OTG cables and USB storage, and also Ethernet. And it would be a really great device if they did, because it would only be $20, and that's even cheaper, than the HD. Well, it's actually the same price. it's the same price as the HD, Chromecast or Google TV, and you're getting 4K, in the on the on box, which is basically the same thing because it's still Google TV. But like I said, that's the only downside. So if you guys can live with that, like I said, if you guys can live with that, limited amount of storage, I don't know if most people can, but if they would up it to like 16 gigabytes, I think that people would probably be able to get away with that even without adding extra storage. But, still it doesn't have Wi-Fi 6. It doesn't have Wi-Fi 6E. It just has Wi-Fi 5. The same with these, though. These have Wi-Fi 5 because I think they came out in like 2020 or 2019 or something like that. And I don't think Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6E was even out then. So that's another reason why I like to, keep it connected to Ethernet. Not only is it more reliable of a connection, but it's also, like a faster connection because it's, it's wired. It's not actually, being broadcasted over over the air. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there, and I will leave the links down below in the description to both of these, so if you're interested in either of them. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.